It's nice when you can build the schedule and get up here and all the kind words and notes that I had that I said, they need to know this, they need to know this. My partners, my friends have said it. And what better way that you hear it from them than to hear it from me. I mean, it truly is the essence of this amazing campus that we have here today. It was a vision that started as far back as the 70s with two classrooms. One was for Sol Ross and one was for the junior college. And it was just night classes, and faculty would drive back and forth from Uvalde. That was the beginning of what you see here today. It's truly amazing to be part of this transformation that has left a lasting impact on the community of Eagle Pass. Think of all the stories. Former Southwest Texas Junior College student, me too. So think of all the stories in the community, in Eagle Pass, in the county of Maverick, that echo what you've heard here today, that we're here, we're in our current job, we're teachers, we're businessmen and women because we started here in Southwest Texas Junior College. Back in the 90s, our focus was on access. We were so focused on providing access to higher education to the 11 counties that we serve. We made a formal commitment as an institution to bring education to your community. And that was the seed that was planted. Y'all have been the ones watering that seed, and it's grown and it's grown and it's grown. And yes, it's true that we have built, this building represents the last piece of property that we can build on and still stay within code, Mayor, to have enough parking spots. You could change that. But we did purchase 18 acres on the other side of the hospital because we're thinking not for today, but we're thinking for tomorrow. And we're thinking not for 1 year, but 10 and 20 years ahead. Because if you look back how much we have grown in 20 years, we have the capacity to do the same thing in another 20 years. This facility here should see our growth for the next 10 years. I hope the community of Eagle Pass proves me wrong and says, in 5 years, you better build another building. There's nothing more than I would want to have this facility full that I need to build another facility. That is what I want to do. We have 18 acres there. That's plenty. That's the exact same size as this campus. We have also committed to expand another area of education that we haven't had as robust as we would like, and that's our technical programs. For those of you that may have seen the signs, may have seen some work, we purchased 10 acres on Veterans Boulevard. It's almost across the street from Academy. The plan is to expand our technical programs because not everybody is geared to go towards a college education through academics. We understand that there's a need for those students that's not their cup of tea. They want to work with their hands. They want to fix cars. They want to weld. They want to cut hair. So that is our future, is to bring it all together and have this community have all the options that are available to it. We feel pretty strong on the academics. We're fixing to get going really hard on our technical programs. We're going to have diesel. We're going to have welding. We're going to have certified nurses' aides, police academy, truck driving, of which we have, but we'll have a central campus for that. It'll also be a brand new facility for workforce development, which is key to what we're doing. We got to keep our economies and our workforce trained and ever-changing demands from the workforce. So that is the future. That is the future. I would like to bring auto mechanics. I would like to bring cosmetology, air conditioning, refrigeration, because all those programs provide additional opportunities. Right now, I'll be very blunt with you, the only thing standing in the way is dollars. We need dollars to build those facilities. I can't build them all at once, so I'm stepping them up. But if we could get some money, we could have the Nevada's Technical Center over there, full blown. We've got some time to work on that. Oh, that's great. I had a speech. Let me see if there's anything here that I need to tell you that I didn't tell you already. It's really amazing, and it's an honor for me to be part of this event here. This is what makes all the trips and all the headaches and all the frustration and everything worth the while is to be here and inaugurate this awesome facility here. I invite each and every one of you to tour not only this one, but walk through the rest of our campus if you haven't been. This is amazing. You have state-of-the-art classrooms. You have an engineering physics lab here. We have a brand new associates in engineering here that creates pathways, guaranteed pathways for students to go to civil, mechanical, electrical engineering. There's not a reason for a child, for a student to say, I can't go to school. You can. It's right here. You have every door open to you, and you have it right here in your community. Thank you so much for joining us. Monumental event. I want to thank my guest, former President Billy Ward. He was president when we built our first 2 buildings here on this campus. Thank you, Billy, for starting that for us here. I'd also want to recognize the late C.C. Wynn for his vision and commitment to education. He was a very strong believer and supporter of this institution and helped us secure the facilities here. He even helped us secure the 18 acres, across the hospital. That's how committed he was to your community and how committed he was to the junior college. So I want to recognize and thank him and thank all of our elected officials here, Poncho, Ramsey, Gilbert, and David. Thank you so much for your kind words and your support. And it really makes my job a whole lot easier when I know y'all are standing behind me. So thank you. With that said, I invite our chamber members to come up so we can proceed with the ribbon cutting, and then invite all of you to come in and tour our facilities. And we have some refreshments and cookies, cake, sweets. Again, thank you for coming.
The sum total of what he talked about is that we're here to stay.